Y'all already know what time it is. It's time for the mess. What's up, y'all? This be your boy Scattered by Nature TV, and we're here for another episode of Yassss for the Mess, and we're here to talk about Chrissy Teigen once again, and her being called out by Michael Costello, who also got called out by a black designer. Okay, so there's a lot of calling out to go around. So we're about to get into this article. Okay, now as we already know, Chrissy Teigen was called out for bullying. Some old tweets came out where she bullied another woman. Everybody had something to say about it, and not to mention John Legend got called out and got caught in the crossfire with this situation. But apparently, a designer by the name of Michael Costello, I hope I said his name right. If I didn't say it right, put the pronunciation down below, because there's a possibility that I did not say it right. He called out Chrissy Teigen. But then, not only did he call out Chrissy Teigen, but he turned around and got called out himself by a black designer by the name of Maxie J, okay? So, as you guys know, most of my Yassss for the Mess articles comes from the Jasmine brand, so shout out to the Jasmine brand, okay? Y'all always know I gotta give my sources where they come from, okay? Now, I'm gonna read the article. I'm going to give you my opinion, and then I'm going to leave you guys' opinion. Then you guys leave your opinions down below in the comment section. So let's get into it. Just hours after designer Michael Costello slammed Chrissy Teigen for bullying him, he's also being accused of calling a black female designer the N-word. As previously reported, Chrissy Teigen apologized yesterday on June 14th for bullying others online in the past. Michael Costello responded and recalled being a victim of her past actions as she accused him of being a racist. He said, "For the past 7 years, I lived with a deep unhealed trauma. I didn't share this with anyone because I was living in fear of losing some of my profitable brand relationships, in fear of losing friends and allies, and in fear of being blacklisted even more by the power elites who run the industry." In 2014, I received a public comment from Chrissy Teigen on my Instagram accusing me of being a racist. She apparently formed her own opinion of me based on a Photoshop comment floating around the internet, which has now been proven to be false by Instagram and since taken down. When I reached out to Chrissy Teigen to communicate that I was a victim of vindictive cyber slander and that everything she thought I was is not who I am, she told me that my career was over and that all my doors would be shut from there on. And wow, did she live up to her words. Throughout the next few years, I would book jobs only to be pulled last minute with no explanation. I would regularly get texts and calls from our mutual friends and our colleagues that her and Monica Rose, a powerful stylist in fashion, have gone out their way to threaten people and brands that if they were in any shape or form associated with me, they would not work with any of them. Each time I pleaded with Chrissy Teigen or Monica Rose to see the whole story before believing a false narrative a former disgruntled employee cast upon me, they didn't give me the time of day. So many nights I stayed awake wanting to kill myself. I didn't see the point of living. There was no way I can ever escape from being the target of the powerful elites in Hollywood who actually do have powers to close doors with a single text. Not only was I a target of cyber defamation, I was also getting blacklisted in my real life. I have suffered tremendously in the past few years and kept silent because there was no way for me to ever escape this. Now I am finding the courage from within to share my truth because I cannot heal from the darkest hour of my life until I reveal. Last week I wrote personal letters to my family and closest friends because I thought that taking my own life would be the best way out. No matter what I did, I just could not escape the false narrative that Chrissy Teigen, Monica Rose, and their friends believed in. I told my family how much I love them and how much I care for them, and just how sorry I was for my decision. Since then, everyone in my family has had me on a close watch against my will. As a result of what Chrissy Teigen did to me in 2014, I am not okay. I may never be okay, but today I am choosing to speak my truth. I wish no harm on anyone, and I don't want to go back and forth fighting with anyone. I just want people to realize that I too am human, and this was the most inhuman treatment to ever be endured by someone who has seen their decades of hard work, years building a brand crumble from one comment. These bullies could have reached out to me anytime, but they refused. Instead, they would rather see me suffer and laugh at my demise. And to this day, I'm still not able to recover from the years of trauma I have experienced. I am not asking for sympathy from you. I am not asking for any sympathy from Chrissy Teigen, Monica Rose, and those who believe the false narratives they heard about me. I just simply want to set myself free. Now, after all of that, he's now being called out for being a racist. Designer Maxie J shared a message in her stories and recalled an encounter that she had with Michael in a fabric store. She said she beat him up and almost went to jail after he called her the N-word. She posted, "Woo! One thing about that karma boy, it always finds its way back around, even if it's 7 years later." Michael Costello got the nerve to be playing victim of being bullied, but he called himself bullying me 7 years ago and called me a black N-word bitch in a fabric store downtown. He had the wrong one though, because I most certainly whooped his ass. I almost went to jail too. Thank God for his mercy, because I certainly lost it. I never experienced racism before. All I knew to do was fight. A second post, she showed him using the derogatory word on social media, where he said, "You're probably just a dumb Nigger defending her. I am royalty, bitch. I dress Beyonce. Who are they gonna believe?" What are your thoughts on the designer calling out Michael Costello? Comment and let us know. Now, that was the Jasmine Brand article talking about Michael Costello calling out Chrissy Teigen, but then in turn get called out by a black designer who goes by the name of Maxie J for being racist towards her. Now, here is my opinion on this situation. I don't know none of these people. I don't really know Chrissy Teigen, I don't know Michael, and I don't know Maxie J because I'm not into fashion, so I don't know. However, all I gotta say is this. Was the narrative that was put out about you, Michael, really false, or was it really true? Because you say that your whole career has been ruined by one comment that wasn't made by you, but yet you got somebody that just came out and accused you of calling them a N-word bitch, and you got your ass beat for it. Now, if you know you already did that, and you know you have been a racist to somebody in the past, you should have just shut the fuck up, sat there and ate your damn food. Because you want to sit up here and join the Chrissy Teigen hate train, because it's pretty clear that there is a hate train right now. Everybody hates her and everything. Everybody dragging her ass. Everybody going in. So now you want to take out this time to drag her yourself, not realizing that you are going to get dragged for your own past discretions against somebody else. I feel like you should have just shut the fuck up. Because if you know you've been a racist motherfucker to somebody in the past, you know you have, and you said it and it was on social media, like, child, bye, okay? Like, straight up. Or if you know you've been racial to somebody else in the past, behind closed doors, without cameras and social media being involved, and you think these people ain't forgotten about it, you a damn fool. Because let me tell you something, traumatic situations are real, bitch, and we're gonna always remember what a person did to us, especially if it's traumatic. We're gonna always remember what you did to make us feel a certain type of way. We will forever remember it, period, point blank. And the period. We will always remember. So if you're going to call somebody else out on their shit, and knowing that you got your own skeletons in the closet, be prepared for your shit to be drugged out the closet. Because that's all that happened here. See, you thought you was doing something, and you thought you was doing everybody their just due by hopping in, dragging Chrissy Teigen with everybody else, not knowing that your own shit was coming out the pasture. But it did. So what you should have done was shut the fuck up, because now you got up here and now you look like you tried to play victim of somebody else's disdain, and then you got called out for your own shit. See, one thing about it, them tables will always turn and a cat will always meow, okay? Meow, and a dog will always bark. A hit dog will holler. Just like a cat would meow, bitch. And you sat up there and made yourself look like the victim and played on everybody's sympathy because this woman came out. You know, all her tweets came out and she was a mean girl. She was a bully, nasty bitch, all of that stuff. And you want to play on it, not knowing that your own shit was coming to the forefront, bitch. That's what you didn't know, and that's what you didn't expect. But baby, I'm telling you that karma is something serious. You could have just set this one out. That's how I feel. That's all you should have done. But you don't. But some of y'all just want to play the victim and don't know when to shut the fuck up on certain situations. That was one of the times where you should have. But with that being said, y'all, I'm out of here. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe to my channel, and share this video. Do whatever you see fit. If you want to follow me on social media, my Twitter and Instagram is below. Be on the lookout for more videos as I continue to catch up and give you guys what you need after trying to enjoy my weekend. With that being said, you guys, I'm out of here until my next video. I'll talk to you later. Peace out.